Hey Harrison, what do you think about global warming?
It's cooling.
Let's debate that.
Scientists said the world was cooling, so why don't they admit they're just wrong?
Yes, there were some papers written about the cooling, Harrison. But there were 6 times as many written about warming. So they have been right all along. How does that make you feel? I would like to hear your next point.
Judging by the temperature, they are wrong. The world is next gen cooling.
So you think the world is cooling then?
Yes, I do.
Because of the temperature charts?
Yeah, boy.
Well, I have some news for you, Harrison.
What's the news, mate?
Have you
Lay
noticed?
down!
Have you noticed?
Lay it
Have you
down!
noticed how the sea levels are rising?
No, they're
Well, they have
shrinking.
been. No, they're
No,
rising.
they're shrinking. They're not.
No, they're rising up, and
On a
they're
Tuesday.
gonna flood the world, Harrison. And also, I got one more point for you, Harrison.
What's the point?
The sea ice
What's
and the land ice.
What's land ice?
It's decreasing.
What's
You
land
know,
ice?
like that clear stuff that you put in your drinks. There's less.
I don't get it.
There's giant blobs of ice out there, Harrison. They chop them up and make your ice cubes with them. You're not gonna have ice cubes soon. How's it gonna make you feel?
I can put water in the
No.
freezer.
No.
You can.
No. What's your next point, Mr. McCormick?
Well, Arctic sea ice has gone up 40% in the last 2 years. Lay down!
Oh, that is true.
Yeah,
but
that's very true.
It's been on a downward slope for the
How-
past 20 years.
20 years?
20 years.
years?
So 20 years ago it was like that.
Then why is it 40% up
It's still like here. It's still right here.
Why is it
Harrison.
40%
It's
up,
still
though?
going down.
on a Tuesday?
It's still going down,
On a
man.
Wednesday?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know.
It's going away. I'll miss it too.
I won't. I'll lick it.
So,
Yes. Well, if the world is warming, it's the sun's fault, not ours.
so you think the sun's getting warmer?
Yeah,
Well, it was.
I am correct.
In the
Again.
1930s. In the 1930s, Harrison. Is it the 1930s?
Yes.
No, it's not, Harrison. Ever since the 1950s, it's been going down like the sea ice, and it's been getting dimmer. But the temperatures are going up, Harrison.
On a Tuesday.
What do you have to say to that, huh?
I have to say I win.
In your dreams.
This isn't a dream, it's reality.
Shut up, Harrison.
So, you still notice the human CO2 fall, eh?
I do, Harrison. I do.
Humans only emit a small amount of CO2 every year.
That is true. The environment does release 780 gigatons of CO2 a year.
So it's the environment's fault.
But the
But
environment.
what did?
I'm explaining. Harrison, calm down.
Don't tell me to
The
go.
environment releases 780 gigatons a year, and then it absorbs 780 gigatons a year. It's a balance, Harrison. But then we came along and we were like, no, we're going to release some more CO2. And we keep releasing it. And the environment, it can't handle it, man. It's just going up into the atmosphere.
Then why don't we have more stuff that takes it away?
Because
Because why?
we're chopping down all the trees too, Harrison.
Well, then why don't you grow some in your backyard?
Why don't people stop chopping trees down?
Because we need paper.
Or we can make paper from...
Airplanes.
True. We could make paper airplanes. So, yeah.
This isn't our fault. It's the volcano's fault. Do you
Oh.
know why it's the volcano?
Why?
Do you know why?
Why is the volcano's fault, Harrison?
Why is the volcano's
Tell
fault?
me.
I will tell you after this commercial break.
Okay, no. We're not going to be them scummy TV shows that go to commercial break.
Fine.
We're not doing it.
They produce more CO2.
I can't hear you,
They
Harrison.
produce more CO2 than the world.
That is some BS right there, Harrison.
Why?
Because
Volcanoes.
volcanoes release 1% of what we release. Volcanoes are not the problem here.
Wait,
It's
you
you.
mean that doesn't make sense because
If we were to release 100%,
volcanoes release
volcanoes release
20%, and then we release like 0.001%.
No. They release 1% of what we release, which is like 1% of what the environment releases. So they release much less than us, though.
Because they're tiny.
Well, they're not tiny.
That's why they.
They're just
get less.
environmentally friendly.
I killed environmentally with that freaking gun.
Put the gun away, Harrison. This is a debate show.
Is it now?
It is.